Oh, now it just... Balmora is not on my top list of planets, Empire or Republic. Hell, I've only gotten this far on half the Republic characters, but not the greatest planet in the world. And the quests for the Republic, I always felt were a little buggy. Basically, you can tell with development they... Oh, fine, I'll shut up for a minute.
Hey, look at that. We are alive. Nice work.
A lot of wounded here. You're the only doctor?
Honey, I do the work of 10 medics, and that's on a bad day.
Show off.
Hey, you might be wounded and not know it. Let me check you over.
No.
The Force protects me. These others were not so fortunate.
I don't know what genius picked a colloquoid breeding ground for our medical facility, but we need to evacuate quick. Problem is, my critical patients are too fragile to move, and the Empire stole my trauma kits.
I won't let the Empire endanger your people's lives. How can I get what you need?
Our scouts say the Imperials sent my trauma kits to their frontline troops on the plains nearby. The depots will be heavily guarded, but I'm sure you'll figure something out. Just hurry. These people don't have much time.
Huh. Nice guy. Why do I get the feeling we're going to be stuck with him as a companion? Foresight... what was I saying? Right, so Republic Balmora. Basically everything after Chapter 1, with the exception of Corellia, basically, was heavily underdeveloped. Corellia was its own mess at launch, so that's for another time. Fortunately, I wasn't around for that, but basically Balmora, Belsavis, especially Belsavis, that planet had a lot of potential, and some interesting stuff, but in the end, it just didn't pan out. Ended up being way too big. But yeah, Hoth, Belsavis, Voss. Oh, hate Voss. What else? Yeah, basically all the Chapter 2 and 3 planets. Oops, my bad. Sorry. What's that one poison planet? Whatever. Yeah, so all of those different areas, basically they got way less development time than the first half of the game. Like, Balmora and Terra, that's what the other planet was. Balmora and Terrace are practically the unique exceptions. Republic goes to Terrace at level 16 or whatever it is, and the Empire comes here to Balmora at the same level. So that's the only time things get a little different, and there's definitely different instances. What the hell? Where am I even going? Oh, I need to fly. And, yeah, so this is the one difference. For example, like, Empire can't ever come to Bugtown. It's just not an option. There's no physical way for them to get here. They can see it on their maps, but they don't have a means of getting here. And then Republic can't get to this part, the back half of Sobrik, basically. So these two planets don't feel so bad, because at this level, beginning of Chapter 2 for the Empire takes place on Terrace. So what I'm trying to say is, and I'm going to probably still screw this up a little bit, these two planets aren't bad, but everything that follows basically is very underdeveloped. The class missions are fine, but like, you can tell the main story and the planets aren't too good. Corellia was horribly unfinished, but they did, finish it eventually. And it is meant to be, the end game planet, so, or it was the end game planet. So, I mean, they had to put some stuff in there, but I had a point with this. What was my point? But basically, so the planets aren't that finished at this point. Chapter 2 stories also usually aren't that compelling. I mean, hell, for the bounty hunter, it's literally just, here's some bounties, go take care of it. No real major story, except for the very end of it. And then here, it's, we're going after the Emperor. And I'll say what I was saying to myself the whole time I was playing this through on my own the first time. This is going to end so horribly. Let's go after the Emperor. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like he's an ancient Sith entity that has lived for thousands of years. Oh, wait. He is. Also, these never really made a lot of sense. So, yeah. The Emperor. We are so screwed. Why do they come up at the same time? Aren't they supposed to be purposely alternating so that they have maximum efficiency? Like, that one should be going up while this one goes down, not them together. That just increases the wait time, like, twofold. Sorry, I'm definitely in a... I'm in a bad, salty mood. I'm very bitter about the, streams. There were a lot of people who, you could tell, they just made quick accounts to get this, and, like, I actually want to make, like, I wanted to do some Legion video series. I thought it would have been fun, plus I need to figure out what I'm going to use for rating. And if I don't get to do the beta, that means I basically get no time to figure out what class I want to play ahead of time. Like, I'll have access to my hundreds after the pre-Legion patch happens, which actually has started downloading, by the way. So, it's soon, which also makes me think, shit, I'm not going to get all my rings. I kind of wanted to get the legendary ring on 2 more characters, but I just don't see that happening now. Crap, that guy was out of range. What the hell? Why am I... someday targeting doesn't make sense. Thank you, Kira. But yeah, that's something I wanted to do, was get back into raiding with Legion. Arc just kind of is dying for me. Like, I don't know. I just feel really, like, slapped in the face by the devs when they aren't supporting the new center map, and that's where I did my video series, so... And then, I will not do stuff on heavily modded stuff like Anunnaki. Crap. Okay, where's some crap I can throw? Because, woohoo, light datacron. Not my first one, but... yeah, I need to do some inventory management after this. Oh, good, I can use those for... But with Arc, I'm just... I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like, the fact that they aren't taking care of the center map... Like, I know it's developed by one guy, but he didn't get access to the Redwood stuff until after it launched. Like, live, so we haven't been able to get access to it. They were late adding a Titanosaur spawn point, which makes me think they don't even think about the center when they do stuff. The 4th of July event, which I'm not covering, requires Alpha Mosasaurus. Guess what we don't have on the center map? Mosasaurus. Period. Chicken Bone was nice enough to spawn in stuff. Like, he spawned in Titanosaurs, he spawned in some Gigas. I honestly am at the point where I think we could just turn them back on, but, you know, I am alone in that opinion. So, like, we have stuff spawned, but the fact that it's like, he has to do it manually, and the devs aren't taking care of their DLC map, you know, it makes me really concerned what's going to happen to Primitive Plus when that comes out. So I don't know about Arc.
You're fine.
Like, there's a Redwood update coming, and at that point I'm going to probably be done, because I've still been playing, I just haven't been recording. I'm close to being ready to go after the Broodmother. What I need to do right now is focus on making rockets and finishing up breeding. I'm at the point where I've got the Rexes about as high as I can get them, and no new blood's been really showing up. Am I at a range of... Oh, I need to return to dock. Man, I'm not even paying attention to the game. Well, this is rant day, so... Sorry. Balmora equals rant. So, yeah. Arc will come back eventually. I'm also waiting... Chicken, when he spawned in the Titanosaurs, didn't set them to permatame, and we're all asking him to switch to that, so... Once that's up, I'll probably tame one for a video, but as far as I'm concerned, Arc's pretty much dead in the water until we switch back to the island, and even then, it's going to be starting over.
As many trauma kits as I could find.
Beautiful. The, kits look good, too.
He's a walking hormone.
I will impale you with a lightsaber.
My detour around those Imperial forces took longer than expected.
I was worried. Glad you're here.
You've done well saving this facility and its patients. The Resistance has already agreed to help us find the cloaking device prototype.
The super advanced gadget you're after? the Resistance can narrow down its location, but we need access to the enemy's computer network. The only connection point is at Sobrik, which is covered in Imperial forces.
It's their
Troop
base.
legions, walkers,
It is their
heavy
fucking
bombers.
base.
Fun place.
I'll find a way in there if I have to take on the whole Imperial army.
A frontal assault. Suicide? Place is covered in ray shields.
Lightsaber.
I
Lightsaber.
believe we can diminish the Imperial forces without firing a shot.
I'm
The Empire
listening.
has several comm relays around Sobrik tied to other Imperial strongholds. An early warning system.
Great. When we attack, they can summon more troops to kill us.
Or we make the Imperials think we're attacking their other strongholds.
Ooh.
We'll infiltrate those comm relays, upload fake alerts, and siphon away Sobrik's defenders, leaving it vulnerable.
I doubt the Empire leaves its comm relays unguarded.
The comm
So
relays
much for
are
not
protected by
firing a
advanced
shot.
Imperial war droids. Very fast, extremely deadly. I'm no longer quick enough to defeat those war droids. But you are.
I'm pretty sure the older a Jedi gets, the more powerful he gets, not the other way around.
Whatchamathingy you want.
Use this data pad on the comm relays to
Whatchamathing-it.
upload the fake emergency signal.
Excellent, excellent writing.
I'll find a good vantage spot to watch Sobrik and keep you informed of our progress.
So you're a spotter.
Be careful out there.
So helpful. So helpful. Thanks, I guess. Wow, okay, maybe let's... Right, I'm doing old content, though. This, if you look at the quest... I mean, yeah, it's my class quest, and it is set to... Apparently it is set for level 41 for, not for loot, definitely not for loot, but for experience, so I guess I got that kind of going for me. Right, can't mount till I get outside. What was it? I was talking about Ark. Yeah, so I'll fight the bosses. That's still the goal, but as for before fighting the bosses stuff, there's really not much left for me to do. There's nothing cool to build without the redwood trees. I can't even do the gas mask. Like, that was the one thing I thought might be useful. But that's clearly out of the picture. This will just save me some flying time. Right, why did I alt-tab? I don't think you guys see my alt-tabs, but it's just a habit. Whenever I'm doing this, I'll just alt-tab out while the loading screen happens. Okay, so all I did, I think, was save a couple minutes flying. Yeah. So I jumped ahead a little bit on the flying path. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, especially on Belsavis, because that planet is a little hard to navigate. Not Alderaan, not nearly as bad as Alderaan, but there is one part where if you don't know the maps already, because, you know, they don't reveal ahead of time, if you don't know where you're going already, it can really... I've ended up wandering into an Imperial bunker on accident, because I thought that was the way to the Republic base, but it turns out one of the checkpoints is manned by each faction, so that was awkward. But, yeah. Ark, I'm going to finish this. I want to be done with this so I can cut and then go to Sobrik. Ark, yeah. I don't have anything to do. Oh, look, more elevators. Like, I want to do more Ark stuff. I do, but it's like, okay, I want to tame a Titanosaur after I know I can keep it, because the fact that it was a temporary tame for non-PvP servers basically invalidated them. The idea of a mobile base, I was actually really excited for. I was thinking about using it kind of as a mobile forge. Like, I would walk it to the heavy metal deposits with an Anki and a Quetzal on its back, and I would have industrial forges on it, because they are huge. I've seen Titanosaurs. I also discovered that they're great for farming experience. So, but, yeah. Titanosaurs, like, they're not permanent. They last a day. Awesome, level 42. What's that? That's another level of gear. You might have noticed earlier I had some heroics that I hadn't done, because I noticed how close I was to leveling up to level 42, so I just stopped doing them, because, at level 42 you access a new tier of gear. And the new tier of gear is more power, so I wanted to get better gear. That's what it was. I'm never good at this kind of stuff. Okay, there was some junk in here somewhere. Okay, on one thing I am going to be working on is, next time I get back to the fleet, which...
I promise.
Okay, this is the calm thing. So once, it'll probably be after this planet, honestly. I am just trying to rush it.
An entire armored battalion. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Woo. And I'm out of here before the bad guys show up. Okay, I was going somewhere. Titanosaur being not permanent just instantly killed it. Like, everyone who... We were all talking... I know I've said this before, but we were all talking about how we were going to make a group effort to capture one on Stegoland, but because, you know, we couldn't keep it, there was no point. And then it turns out they didn't even spawn there. Again, just a major slap in the face. Like, the devs didn't warn us. There was zero communication. I know it's a beta, so they're not really required to tell us stuff, but they are perfectly capable of putting out a post ahead of time, like, hey, by the way, it's a temporary tame for balancing reasons, and it's not on the center map, because we forgot to take care of the center map.
The Imperials are exceeding my expectations. Sobrik's forces have been cut by almost 2/3.
Wow, that's good news. So, yeah. I think I was also talking about gear improvements. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some heroics after this. I was actually working my way through the Tatooine missions. I've already done Tython. I did Coruscant. Hell, I actually ended up grouping up with some random guy in Coruscant. He wouldn't stop pestering me for an invite, so we ended up doing the face clinic together. That was kind of fun. Just, you know, I don't group up very much in this game. To me, this is a single-player game with online options. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, time to move. Because I don't want troops dropping on my head. Alright, I think I've got my ranting out.
Perfect. Sobrik's defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them. Too much is riding on this mission.
Sounds like you don't have full faith in the resistance.
Oops, I actually meant to press 1.
To finding the cloaking device prototype. This may be our only chance. The resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobrik. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Because when did Jedi use comms? Alright, I finally can cut. So I just found, like, I think a full group just rampaging in here. I thought that was pretty neat. I just joined this guild for the experience, but I do kind of wish that... Uh-oh. What happened? I was saying, I do kind of wish I had people to group with this, but since I'm recording, I can't really do it. Like, I've got a friend who wants to join this, and I have someone else I have blackmail on, but... Again, I'm recording.
Access the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Almorn scum! Murderers! My men are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, Imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmora!
There's a doctor here. He could keep your men alive.
You just love irony, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
That's not good.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
Oh, come on.
Flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today.
We just do... We're saving them, I know this. We're gonna end up saving them, right? Right?
I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
You work your medical magic. I'll take on the colicoids. May the Force be with us.
If we die, at least it'll be heroic. But we're not gonna die, right?
You hear that? They're here!
Any Imperials who can help, prove you don't suck. Seriously, I'm itching to get my Empire game on. I might be binging tonight. I don't know. I kind of had a late coffee, so I've got energy. That's for damn sure. And apparently I'm full of rants. I'm actually, I'm enjoying this a lot. Okay, I'm not enjoying the gameplay. At this point, I'm just kind of...
He's officially off my relaxing vacation list.
You and me both, Kira. You and me both. I'm on... Where's Doc? Oh, there's Doc. I'm on autopilot right now.
I have
For
done
gameplay.
some crazy things, but this beats them all.
That was
Welcome to the...
heroic. These men owe you their lives. So do I.
I want every Imperial on Balmorra to know how a Jedi and a Resistance doctor saved your lives.
I'd never falsify a report, no matter how distasteful.
Super distasteful. Omega
Leaving here
distasteful.
would be a lot easier if there was another transport. Actually, I did see a speeder bike outside. Only seats one.
Nice
I'll
try.
find my way out, Doc. The speeder bike is yours.
Just don't want to be a burden on you. Better this way. Your friend Warren's at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
He wants in our pants so bad. It's adorable, really. I don't think I'll be doing a romance on this character. Doesn't really seem appropriate, you know? Jedi and all. Jedi forbid attachments. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna figure out the fastest way back there. Alrighty, we are almost at the place, and I just want to show off the cool flourish for the HK-55 heroic jetpack. I went the wrong way. I need to get into this building, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's really cool. Again, I didn't know about vehicle flourishes for a while, so I'm having fun with this shit. Yeah. Okay, Doc. Or dude, whatever. I did some inventory management, so T7's here.
You two had quite an adventure in Sobrik. I'm impressed by your commitment to saving lives.
That's what I do.
Make a pretty great team. We should do this more often.
Stop flirting with me.
Our mission isn't over. What's the next step?
This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
Weeks ago? Yeah, whatever.
Sounds like someone we should talk to. How do we free her?
We believe she's inside an Imperial Tactical Operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
No problem. Who are
Colonel
you?
Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
My weapon can cut through anything, even a blast shield.
No time. If the enemy summons reinforcements while we're stuck outside, we'd be trapped.
Again, not a
One
problem.
of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
Good thing we have an army.
Troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and
Heh,
deactivate
he
those
said
blast
penetrate.
shields ahead of our arrival.
God, what am I, 12?
Get your forces ready, Colonel. We leave immediately.
I can guarantee an enthusiastic response. I'll prepare my
Woo!
forces to move out.
Things are going good. Okay, Doc, what's your plan? No.
That Resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
Oh, we're too far into the story to be betrayed. I think we are, at least. Oh, I got upstanding. What's this one? Oh, sweet. We hit lightside 2. Awesome. Next tier, 4,000. It doesn't get easier from here. Actually, hitting, 5 is going to be nearly impossible without grinding out stories. Which will happen off camera, I assure you. I have no intention of recording that. I plan to just spacebar my way through all the dialogue I can. Alright, let's go kick some ass.